What is the value of a human life? As I considered joining a Phase 1 clinical trial at the National Institutes of Health, I carefully reviewed the risks of brain surgery. And at the top of the list for me was the possibility of stroke. If a stroke were to occur, it could involve the loss of any neurological function, including speech and walking, or even death. Okay, I thought that's really scary. But surgery is at the U.S. National Institutes of Health. How would I be treated if I were to have a severe adverse event? Surely they would make sure that I were cared for if something awful were to happen. The answer surprised me, and not in a good way. If damaged or hurt by a severe event, the human trial participants in this clinical trial would be entitled to 30 days in the NIH clinical hospital, and they would be entitled to sue the U.S. federal government. I very nearly did not go through with the trial. I questioned this treatment, or lack of care as I thought of it, and was told it is just boilerplate that every government-run clinical trial uses. As a friend said to me, "You mean they can hurt you, but they aren't required to fix you?" Sadly, the answer is yes. And what is ironic is, amongst all the members of the clinical trial team, only the patients are unpaid. Members of pharma, researchers, nurses, hospital staff, technicians, every single person except the patient receives compensation. People with Parkinson's in clinical trials remain unpaid, but unpaid should not mean uninsured. This past year, a terrible clinical trial adverse event happened in France. A man was left brain dead after an experimental drug trial in early 2016. He later died. Of the remaining 5, 4 have neurological problems, and the 5th has no symptoms. I wonder if they were covered by an insurance policy, including long-term care, or if their families must sue the government of France to get care for their loved ones. I hope the former and not the latter. It is time to show human clinical trial participants that they are valued. Provide insurance policies, including long-term care. Surely our lives are worth that, aren't they?